Bryan Plumstead, the Executive Manager of Tourism for Grey County, Ontario, would be our guide through Owen Sound. Anybody that knows anything about Canada knows Owen Sound, Ontario, located on the beautiful Georgian Bay. It's the cultural hub of the county with art fairs and festivals of all kinds. But today, it would be our snowy playground. The day was snowy and overcast with snow squalls coming off the Georgian Bay, making it the perfect weather for those who love their winter sports. The scenery is just incredible as you run along the bay. It's the moody experience of mighty Lake Huron and the giant ships hulking in their winter resting place that make this a truly unique snowmobile trail. Our first stop would be in front of one of these monster ships that call this harbor home during the long winter months. This trip is so much fun that Chris brought along a little friend. Hey Chris, who's that Todd hiding under all that gear?
Well, Chris, I see you brought a little helper with you today here, a little snowmobiler in training, is he?
I did. My son CJ, snowmobiling has got to be one of the best sports for families because, he's 4 years old and he will ride all day, until dark and not a whimper.
So they stay pretty comfortable on the sled then?
They do. The new machines are great, the handlebar warmers, their hands don't get cold, and new helmets and suit technology. It's phenomenal. It's a really good family sport.
Well, we've really had some good trails coming over here to the waterfront area, and it's just so much snow falling out here. It was actually almost hard to see the trail because the snow around here, it seems like a lot of trails I've been on, you can tell exactly where the trail's at, but the snow's so white here, you can't tell where it's at.
It's all lake effect, and we've been in a pattern here of about 7 days of just solid snow, and I think we're well over 6 feet that's fallen, and it happens. Owen Sound here is one of the snowiest cities in Canada. They get on average 3.54 meters of snow, I believe.
Wow.
Throughout the whole season. So this is what you see is what you get.
And this is a good spot to come. It's surprising because we aren't really that far north. If you're coming from southern Michigan, where it is across the bridge and then maybe up a little, but not much at all. It's surprising how close you are.
3 hours from the border maximum to Owen Sound, and it is pretty close.
And we come into the city here and down on the waterfront, and we've got some big ships that are sitting here, and evidently they winter in here then too.
These ships, if you're from Michigan, you'll probably see all these ships going through the St. Clair River, and they're hauling all kinds of stuff, and they come here and park for the winter and wait till things thaw out a bit and then start going again.
Okay, well, it gives you a chance to come down here, and you can actually drive up next to them. You really get an idea just how big these ships are that come in here. So where's our next stop going to be?
Oh, we're going to go probably head back out on the trail and head towards the clubhouse, the East Side Clubhouse.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds interesting.
You guys ready?